2 words. Oppenheimer, obsessed. Hello friends, my name is Floss. This is the Grape Jelly Library where we love to talk about books. And today we are going to talk about a heavy hitter. A book titled American Prometheus. It was written by Kai Bird and Martin Sherwin. And I just absolutely loved it. I loved it. I loved it so much that the words came out of my mouth. I'm still in disbelief that I asked this. I asked my husband, would you like to go to the movies? Yes, me, who doesn't like movies. Me, who can't sit there for 2 hours. Me, who needs to move and shake. This movie is 3 hours long. 3 hours long, and I knew that. And I also knew that this movie wasn't even starting until 10 p.m., which means my 52-year-old dup would have to be in work the next morning for 8 o'clock, and I was probably going to be a little tired because, yeah, those words came out of my mouth, and away we go. We get to the movie theater, which is about 20 minutes away, and lo and behold, it's 22 after 10, and this movie hasn't even begun. So my husband calls the movie theater and lets them know, hey, we're in, section 4, and the movie's not running. There's nothing on the screen. So they came, they apologized. They started the movie at like 10 to 11, and we walked out of that movie theater at 2 a.m. Am I sorry? Am I sorry that I did that? No, I am not sorry at all. I'm actually quite pleased with the results of that movie. I actually started the book again. I started to reread the book. I'm in awe of what happened to this man and how, there's always one stinker in the crowd, how one man could have such a huge part in trying to bring another human being down due to their own hangups, jealousy, embarrassment, whatever it is that makes a person want to see another person fail. And then they go out of their way to make sure that happens. So this is the story about Julius Robert Oppenheimer, better known as Robert Oppenheimer, or as his students lovingly refer to him as Oppie. Robert was mild-mannered. He didn't fly off the handle. He was calm, cool, and collected. This book describes his life. The movie does not. The movie tries to stay focused on his achievements, on Robert's achievements. So it kind of takes us from a point of Robert's school years and then, takes us through the journey from that point on. In the book, it takes us right back to the starting point where Robert was born, how Robert experienced his childhood, his upbringing, what he was exposed to as a young child, and then into his school years, and then into his creation of the bomb, and then the outcome of that creation, and the heavy weight that he carried on his shoulders, and then eventually how he had to let it go. So I thought it was a fabulous book. I want to give it a 5-star. Should I? I want to give it a 4-star because it's just so long, and I don't think that everything that was said needed to be said. 4, 5, 4, 5. Let's go with 5. Let's go with 5 because this, Kai and Martin, they did their homework. They left no stone unturned. There's a lot of research put into this book. It is said that they interviewed 100 of Robert's closest family and friends, and they've done extensive research through all of the documented letters that Robert had written. They really did their homework. So yeah, I'm going to go with a 5. Now, you don't have to be sciencey to read this book. I am not sciencey. I'm not, I don't mind a little lab experiments, but oddly enough, Robert was not good in the experimental part of science. He was more theoretical. So I think he started off as biologist, but he ended up a physicist. And it's a very interesting tale, and it's a very harrowing tale, how we work so hard and we give it our all, and then somebody tries to tear it all down on us. Takes us through the presidencies of the time of the bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and the end results of that. I mean, this book is in depth. So if you are into atomic bombs or science or the story of a person's life or origins, how things came to be, why did they choose Nagasaki? Why did they choose Hiroshima? Why did they bomb just 3 days apart? If you have these questions, an inquiring mind, this is definitely the book that will give you the answers. And might I suggest following it up like I did with the movie, because the movie just does something extra to bring this book home. So off to work now. Have a wonderful day, and we will see you again real soon. Keep reading. Until then, know that I love you. Be well, be good, be reading, and may all your book dreams come true.